I'm Dennis Kell, Dallas Chapter, and you're watching EOtv.
Hi, welcome to EOtv. I'm Randall Mauricio.
And I'm Terry Apostle. Today we focus on growth.
And doing it the right way, because as an entrepreneur, you often create ripples that can be felt all around the world.
So your fellow entrepreneurs in Amsterdam want to make sure that impact is a positive one.
Ladies and gentlemen, EO Netherlands proudly presents.
The world is changing. We all know this. New realities are developing. There's a new truth, other standards, values. This change goes fast. Very fast. We all realize we have to be more careful with the resources and commodities Mother Nature gives us. That we have to focus on the right issues with all our knowledge, expertise, and talents. Society expects corporations not only to act in a reliable but also in a responsible way. We all have to take more account of the society we are part of, not just for ourselves but also for the future generations. Society expects them to redesign tomorrow. This change in attitude is not something to be feared. As a matter of fact, it will prove to be a blessing because of the many opportunities, especially for you, being an entrepreneur. What is more exciting than being an adventurer and exploring new horizons? What is more challenging than thinking out of the box and creating new ideas for the very first time? What is more energizing for entrepreneurs, more inspiring than developing new realities? EO University Amsterdam, September 2011. Change the world.
Amsterdam University will be held from September 14th to 18th. More details are on the way, but until then, visit amsterdam2011.com to stay connected.
EO South Africa member Warren Lieberman is the owner of Drum Cafe, which is headquartered in Johannesburg. He sits down with Amy in Cape Town to discuss his international business and share a few tips about expanding globally.
The drum is an ancient and powerful tool of communication and community building.
Hi, Warren Lieberman. Thank you for joining us today. Please, can you tell me the name of your business and where you come from?
The name of business is the Drum Cafe, and I'm from Johannesburg.
Warren, can you share a special event that you experienced this year?
Well, the biggest event that we had this year was obviously the FIFA World Cup, and it was very exciting. We were the opening act for the FIFA concert. I had 70 performers playing. It was incredible, and then we performed on stage with Shakira and with Kanan, and then we did the closing of the concert, so that was very exciting.
Wow, so the World Cup was a huge success.
Yeah, that was fun for us. Well, it's very exciting. In fact, one of the important things that I'm researching at the moment is in South Africa, everything we do is community-based, and that's what sets South Africa apart from the rest of the world.
Warren, what motivated you to take what you were doing in South Africa, and after you were so successful here, what motivated you to take it globally?
People would see first our show got spotted by a Broadway producer when they came to South Africa, and they took our show, and we actually did a run of off-Broadway show, Drumstruck, in New York for 2 years. It was actually the second longest running off-Broadway show in New York, 2003, 2004. So, and then a lot of people started noticing us. And a lot of our partners, once they feel it changes their life as well.
And then they share that passion. Because I think if you're passionate about something, it's to transcend that onto somebody else is so important.
And when what we do is essentially make people happy. when we go out and perform for a company and they enjoy it and they smile, and when you make a person happy, I don't think there's any other.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Well, we actually did a global study of the most effective means of communicating. The first and the easiest, the biggest percentage of getting our name out is when we do a successful function, word of mouth. So I would say about 40% of what we get is word of mouth. A person sees us, they tell somebody else, and then we get hired by that. Out of that, pretty much print media has fallen away. I would say it's about split equally between SEO, which is online marketing through Google and the search engines, and bulk mailing.
How do you adapt your public relations and how you market yourself as you go to each country, as they differ culturally?
Well, every country is different. I mean, it's essentially still the same split on word of mouth, SEO, and mailing, but how you approach businesses differs remarkably. In the UK, there's process. You don't just phone a person up. You tell a person that you're going to phone them up first. So the red tape. So you've got to be very sensitive to the way they do marketing in different countries. In Japan, there's a very set way of doing business, and if you break protocol, it just offends people. So you have to learn in each country. And that's why I like taking on partners in that country, because then they've got an instinctive feel for the protocol in that country.
Warren, for everyone watching out there, what is one tip that you could give them if they're thinking about expanding their business globally?
So I would say really respect the people you work with. You know, become friends with them. Let them earn money and never exploit a person. That's it.
Thank you so much, Warren, for sharing your business tips and company successes with EOtv.
I know, it's no wonder why Drum Cafe does over 10,000 corporate sessions a year.
You know, as Conrad Hilton would say, success is connected with action, so keep on drumming.
Wow, great parting thought there, Randall. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, and happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, see ya.